Arcane Odyssey is only at 9.5k players. This game is probably like one of the best Roblox games ever. It should be way higher than that. You have games like Escape Tsunami for brain rots, Spin a Baddie, Break a Lucky Block at over 100,000 players, while Arcane Odyssey only has 10k players. And the quality of Arcane Odyssey is way higher than all of these. I just wish more people would realize that a game like this exists. And honestly, I feel like this game has too little content creators making good content advertising the game. So I think VTEX should honestly create like an initiative to promote this game to more people. I just think people don't know about it enough? Okay guys, we're gonna have to do something about that. Let's make a beginner's guide. Let's get right into it. Welcome everybody to my first Arcane Odyssey beginner's guide. Now, I know a lot of you are used to me making videos on how to min-max, how to make the most money for really experienced people most of the time. So in this video, we're going to be helping out the new players. A lot of people are just tuning in for the full release, and so they're struggling. They don't have a lot of money. They don't have a lot of equipment like the rest of us. So let's help those guys out. Today, guys, welcome to the beginner's guide. Let's get started. Alright guys, for our first stop, we're going to basically cover some basic things as you spawn on Dawn Island. So this island is the starting point, and so when you're here, you're going to be prompted to go through the story like usual, and then you'll notice that at the bottom you have your rowboat in the middle that you can spawn. So go ahead and spawn it, just pretend like my brig is a rowboat. We're going to be heading to, it'll be clouds for you, all of the map will be covered. But basically, you want to go from Dawn Island to the Stepstones. That is right, guys. So the Stepstones, you'll find probably the most useful equipment early on that you can use. It's called, it's basically the climbing gear. So I will show you guys exactly where it is. So we're here at the Stepstones, and you just want to make your way up these couple of rocks. And right at the bottom, you'll notice a couple skull, like the skull and like some bones with some climbing gear parts. So definitely pick that up, and boom, just as easy as that. Now you have climbing, and so that allows you to climb on the walls. It'll drain your stamina, but if you don't move at all, it'll regen your stamina. Climbing gear is probably the most useful thing for lower level players because you guys don't have those movement abilities yet. So definitely pick this gear up. You can also hold a space on the wall to attach to it, double space. And just like that, you'll cling to the wall right there. It'll take some practice, but yeah, you can just essentially climb up anywhere you want now. Don't move to regen stamina, and that is the basic equipment that you need to get first off. Alright guys, part 2. So a lot of new people, a lot of you guys don't have a lot of money when you first spawn, obviously. So I'm going to teach you some ways for you to make some money so that you can buy your ships. First off, when you come to, let's say, an island like Palatown, so some islands have auction houses, and basically anyone can access these auction houses, and it's just a public market for everyone in the game to sell things. And so you really have to think, what do players want to buy? And so you can pick up some chests from these islands. In the recent update, a lot of these islands, they now spawn these sealed chests. Go ahead and turn these in, and you'll get some goodies. And when you get some good things in your inventory, just analyze them and see if they're very valuable. If they are, you can go ahead and sell them on the auction house. Make sure you check the lowest price available for that item. It's not currently updated, but see, in the sealed chest, you get things such as like blueprints. You can sell some of these for good money. These chests also give you cannonballs, and you can sell cannonballs at any NPC. But the auction house is currently closed right now, so unfortunately I can't really check it. But yeah, basically this is what you'll see, and these are all of the items in the game. But I will teach you guys some of the best categories to make money from. So some of the best categories would just be weapons. So first off, weapons are so easy. Unlike catalysts and reagents category, you don't have to sift through all of them. Just look up the common high, like best-selling weapons, such as Colossal Greatsword. So unfortunately I can't click it, but Colossal Greatsword, weapons such as like the common weapon drops from bosses. You can even sell Lion's Halberd. Let's see. You can even sell like one of the bosses that's closest to the beginning spawn is the new Lost, uh, the Maw and Axe, Lost Chief's Maw and Axe. That's also a pretty good item to sell if you're lower level. But also, probably the best selling things that a lot of new people have, a lot of you guys have, are just reagents. So just look up reagents. Just go to your items, and you'll probably notice that you have like a ton of these random things. And so you just want to go through your items, and a lot of you probably have common things such as maybe copper shrooms that you farm from the stepstones, the jaws. You probably have a lot of these random gems. These gems right now sell for a lot, and you can get these gems from any chests. And I will teach you guys a chest farm in just a second, a chest location farm that you can go to in order to get a lot of these gems for you newer guys, so that you can get a lot of these and then sell them on the marketplace. And another way for new people to make money is to just buy cargo from, let's say, Palatown. Buy cargo, put it on your ship, and then sail all the way to like Ravenna, for example, or to the Nimbus Sea and sell it. This is like an easy, pretty common way to make money, but there are easier ways for you guys to make more. And the auction house, in my opinion, is probably the best way for you guys to take advantage of just basic economics of other people buying things that they need. A lot of people right now have a lot of money and they're pretty lazy, so selling things such as jewels, reagents, and catalysts is probably the best way. And so right now I'm gonna head to an area, a chest farm location that any of you new people who just spawned in can go to. And yeah, this is probably my favorite spot to go and farm chests, so definitely head here. Alright guys, the location you want to head to is the Whispering Caverns. So from Dawn Island, you want to find this giant like icicle like snow island, go around it and head to Whispering Caverns. It looks like this, has a lot of little islands around it, but this place has one of the best treasure farming spots. So I will show you guys exactly where you want to go. So first off, you want to come to this spot on the island. There's two chests right here. Just pick those up real quick. And then you want to make your way over here to the middle part. And in this middle part, you'll notice these things, these like little mushroom type things. Pick those up. These will be very, very useful later for you guys to make food. Because food, if you guys didn't know, in this recent update, food is very important to raise your energy. And energy allows you to move efficiently and to use your skills without having to worry about your energy running out. So pick up these three chests right here as well on this part of the island. Hop back over here, find chests. Sometimes you'll get these arcanium chests, which is just a buffed version of these mushrooms. Keep going and come back to the middle part, and this part right here where you see water, this is where the treasure begins. So just follow. You guys feel free to slow down the video as well, but just follow where my character goes, and I will show you exactly where all the treasure chests are. So just come down into the water, make a right. Keep going to the right, drop down to the bottom, make another right, go straight, and then on the second left, turn, keep going straight, keep following this path, and then when you see this minecart, make a right, and at the very bottom of this little angled slope, you want to go straight up where this hole is, go into this hole right here, go up, and then all of the chests will be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 chests for the taking. High chance of getting any type of weapon that you want. Be careful of running out of air. I'm gonna run out of air right here. Make sure you go up into this air pocket. And then just, if you have climbing gear, this is especially helpful. Climbing gear allows you to attach to the wall, so you can regen your stamina, get air back, come back down to the bottom. This is the way back now. And then just make your way out of this hole, come back all the way to the bottom, and look for the entrance with the slope back up. That is where you came from. Make a left back to the minecart, keep going, make another left. There's no other holes, so just keep following the path. And then once you're here, make a right, and then just go up here. Boom. And then you're back out again. That is probably the best way for you new beginners to just get your foothold, foot in the door, so that you can get some weapons, and maybe you'll get lucky and get like a legendary chest from it spawning. This area has 13 chests. 1, 2, 3, 16 over here, and then 2 more over there, so 18 in total. And then also over here, there's like 2 more, I think, with a mushroom. Yeah, 2 more. So a total of what, 20 chests right there. Very, very easy, very good location for you guys to just get chests, get weapons, get everything you need. And you could farm it every like 10 minutes. I forgot the time in which chests respawn, but you can honestly just stay on this island and just keep picking up the chests. What is the best armor build that I can get as a new player? So probably the go-to armor build that you guys want to get is Cernix armor. So Cernix armor has high defense, which gives you HP. It has high dexterity, which gives you attack speed, and it has some other benefits. So I will show you some Cernix gear that I got just from farming the boss back then. It's a pretty common drop, but you get defense and attack speed. Both of these are pretty good for low level. And you can find the boss here very early on in the Forest of Cernuno. You can also, a lot of people are selling Cernix gear on the auction house, so you don't even have to farm this boss if you don't want to. But I want to give you guys the option so you guys can just come here. You can also get the green, I guess the people here, they drop a staff, the Green Witch Cultist staff. Just by defeating these mobs, you can get you have a high chance of getting the staff on this guy's back, and it's pretty darn good. So yeah, just make your way over here and just kill these guys right here. Very, very easy for me at least, but they might pose a challenge for you guys. They have a total of 280 HP, which is not a lot. You can honestly defeat these guys pretty easily. But yeah, once you make your way through these guys, you want to just, as you can see there, I just killed one of them on my first run. I got the Green Witch Cultist staff. But you want to make your way up these ladders, and you want to fight this guy. His name's Cernix. As you can see, he'll come at you. He does a pretty good amount of damage for if you're low level, but to me, he doesn't really do that much. And so I'm going to just destroy him real quick. And let's see if I get lucky at getting a armor piece from him. So this boss, he has a stage 2. So meaning when he gets to like around half HP, he will basically unlock a stronger stage. His shirt will be off and he'll like throw some pretty gnarly moves at you. But yeah, there you go guys. I unfortunately didn't get a drop, but yeah guys, these NPCs also, like, they respawn really quick. So if you don't get the cultist staff on the first try, definitely just stick around. You can also farm these guys for EXP to level up. And yeah guys, that is pretty much it for just getting your foot in the door in terms of leveling, getting good gear, getting a good starting weapon. Okay guys, next let's go over some settings that you guys should have on when you're playing Arcane Odyssey. I know a lot of you just, you know, when you start playing, you don't know what settings to keep on and what not to keep on. So let's go to the menu by pressing N, then going to your settings, and then all of this stuff might confuse you, but let's go down the line. So show hints, obviously when you have this off at the bottom right, hints won't show up randomly. Honestly, I have this off because I'm experienced, but for new people, you can definitely have this on. It'll teach you, it'll like basically spill some random facts for you. Pretty useful if you're new, I would say. So up to you guys if you want to keep it on or not. Then mouse icon changes when aiming. So when you have this off, when you have your weapon out, basically you will have that pointing finger still out. When you have it on, it'll change to this dot. Honestly, I do not like this dot. It feels too big. I like the pointer finger, so I just keep it off most of the time. And yeah, it just feels more natural for me. Next is the texture quality. I like to keep it on low. So keep it on low if you're like lagging, if you have performance issues. Messages, I like to keep it on all. It just basically allows people to message you. Anyone in the server can message you, etc. Next, we have the terrain details. So this is especially important if you're lagging. So it'll show like certain details on the flooring, on any texture, like on your ship, on the ground, whatever. If you have it completely off, it won't show any of the small details, which honestly helps your performance a lot. So I would like to keep this off. Show place notes. If you guys have played Elden Ring or any Dark Souls game, you'll know that these notes, they just spawn, like any player can put them anywhere. And it'll just show like a ton of notes everywhere left by players. And these notes are essentially hints left by real players to just, I guess, like it makes the game more interactive that way. It shows hints, like such as like in front of a boss or something. But I like to keep it off, just for performance sake. I don't know how much it affects it, but yeah, guys, I like to keep it off just because I'm still I guess I'm just suspicious of how it affects my performance. Screen shake, I just keep this off. Having your screen shake is cool sometimes, but it can be very chaotic. Display items as models. Keep it as models. If you change it to text, it gets confusing sometimes. I'm a visual type of person, so I keep it as models. Pouch tap opens backpack. I keep this on. I don't really use the pouch that often, and basically when I press escape, it opens my inventory and I can get whatever I want from it. So I like to keep that checked. Global message notifications, I keep it off because I find it annoying, but you guys can keep it on if you guys want to feel more interactive. If people like do global messages, you can see it. I keep it on or off, up to you. VFX quality, I like to keep it low. Party invites, I keep it, you could change it to friends or all. Dual requests, I keep it to all. Display player names, I like to immerse myself, so I keep it on file name. Dodging method, I do shift. If you guys do both, or if you guys set it to, let's see. If you guys change it to both, basically when you press WW, that's your dodge. That's basically your dodging method. I like to keep it on shift so that I don't accidentally dodge, like when I'm in the Sky Islands and accidentally run off the map. So I like to keep it on shift. Who can teleport to me? Friends, or you can keep it on all, or anyone, just whatever your preference is. Hotbar automatically fills. Basically, when you have an empty space on your hotbar, it will automatically fill up, such as like right here. If I exit out, it'll automatically fill. But I like to keep it on not fill so that I can just keep track of empty slots that I want to fill on my own. So that I could put like things such as like food, I just automatically put it there. And then inventory search updates on type. So this means that when you open your inventory, it'll auto update. So if I type in B, it'll auto update. If I didn't have this on, like I'll show you right now, it won't update automatically. So I would have to type out the entire word burger and then press enter for it to show up. So I like to keep that on, just so it updates just the quality of life. And then dodging method, I like to keep it on shift, not double tap. And yeah, guys, that should be it. Oh yeah, also the biggest thing is allow player versus player damage. I obviously like to keep this off. If you want to keep it on, other players will be able to attack you. So yeah, you can only change it once every like 5 hours, I believe. So keep it off. And then once you have all the settings applied, press apply, and boom, that's how you change your settings. Okay guys, next we're gonna cover some easy food recipes for you low levels to consume. So let's open the cooking pot. Yours won't look exactly like mine, so I'm just gonna do a two ingredient food recipe. So I'm just gonna do probably some very easy ingredients. So we're just gonna type in like apple, and a very easy recipe is just a fruit recipe. So we're gonna do a green apple, red apple, and then type in mushroom. Then we're gonna do a brown mushroom and white mushroom. This is probably the best recipe to level up your like cooking skill early on, and when you level up, you get buffs. So yeah, I'm gonna cook 2 of these. Perfect fruit and mushroom recipe. And just like that, guys, mushroom and fruit It's probably the one of the best like go-to meals that you can make. You can also make a green cap. So earlier when we were on Whispering Caverns, the island where we got the treasure chests from, you can pick up a lot of these giant green caps. They give 20 hunger each, but if you cook like 2 at a time, it makes like it turns 40 hunger into 60 energy. So perfect giant mushroom stew. Giant. So yeah, so 40 turns into 60. Let me see if 3 of them makes 80. 2, 4, 6. Perfect giant mushroom stew. This one you could place on the ground. This one turns into 90. So yeah, guys, it just gives 10 more. And then when you put 4 of them, I believe, 2, 4, 6, 8. Perfect giant mushroom stew. It makes 120. 2, 4, 6, 8. So you get an additional 40 energy from this. Honestly, it's worth it to mix all 4 of these green caps then. Very, very useful. And definitely farm the green caps and the chests at Whispering Caverns. That is gonna do it for this part 1 beginner's guide. Thank you guys so much for watching. Honestly, I hope this helped you guys out a lot of new people coming into the game, as well as maybe people whoever sees this, they might feel more inclined to jump into this game. It's a great game on Roblox. Honestly, probably one of the better ones if you don't want to play like the brain rot games. This is definitely like one of the best alternatives. It's a very serious like MMO RPG type Roblox games, and it's full of magic classes, which I'm probably going to cover in the next video. But yeah, drop a like and subscribe if you guys haven't, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.